Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 9 of Future's Edge, which is a mod pack by Landstrider. We're here on Landstrider's server, which is hosted for us by Aim to Game. And I had to cut back in. I wasn't quite ready to start recording yet. But last night, Land and Ornal were running around sort of west of our base, near where we built the market last episode. And they were trying to find a witch and had no joy. And then I came back to my base today, you could probably hear it, and I found not only a witch, but possibly the most famous Bene Gesserit in history. It's the Lady Jessica. So I've managed to trap her. I actually obviously put the name tag on myself, just to stop it from despawning, I hope. I've got it trapped in there, so they're welcome to take that if they want it. I might as well show you the progress I've been making while I'm here. Let's get rid of these. I like having those spawn markers up so I can see how safe the area is. But that's kind of what worries me, is I don't know where that witch would have spawned unless one of our villagers got hit by lightning. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a roll call in a minute and see whether our only male is now a witch. But yeah, I've started laying out this area here. This is where our town hall's going to go. No! Don't interrupt. Oh no! We're recording. Got a bad house guest. Okay, there we go. Got an ender pearl out of that. Okay, that was totally worth it. Yeah, town hall's gonna go here. What's that sound? That's pretty creepy. You can see that tower. Well, not even really in the distance. It's just over there. But yeah, I was trying to decide what to make the path out of, and I tried all kinds of different blocks. And honestly, I think cobblestone is actually the best option here. I wanted to differentiate it slightly from the marketplace area. So I'm just sort of building out the path so I can lay out where the buildings are going to go. Oh, there's another skeleton coming to ruin our day. And then we can very quickly start building the buildings together on camera, and then I can start doing some of the fun things I've got planned. So I'm going to head back over now and see if I can figure out who's missing. So I'm fairly sure that's what actually happened. Let's run back. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do this episode. We're going to build that town hall, because that's where I want all my storage to be. And I'm seriously running out of space in these chests. Good, it's still here. Which probably means that name tag is working. That's a relief. That sound is going to drive me crazy till they collect it. Caroline the guard. Marilyn the fisherman has grown up now. Oh no, we still got Annabelle. So maybe it was one of the other ones that got hit. Not the end of the world then. And I've got plans for increasing our population soon as well. So I'm going to get back to work, because I got tons of terraforming to do, and I will see you guys in just a bit. Okay, we are back. It's quite a lot later now. Land has actually been over, and he has collected the Lady Jessica. But it turns out that he and Dornell had already gone over by Grimm's place and gotten some last night. This is the problem with different time zones. I missed all the action. But he took the Lady Jessica anyway, and he left us a soul vial. There it is, with a normal witch in it. So at least we've got that for the future. If we, get to the stage where we can actually start spawning mobs. I'm hoping that won't be too long, because I've been looking ahead into some quests and things, and there's some resources we're definitely going to need. But I've been letting this thing cook away. This is our second stack of steel now. I've just processed one stack, and we have got a stack of dark steel. So I thought I'd grab this with you guys. And then I think if we go to our quests, and we go to tech tree, possibly gear, perhaps, beginning once more. I'm probably staring right at it, and I can't see it. Ah, okay, right, it was staring me right in the face. Sorry, detect. There we go, and we pick... Oh, we get the dark steel block and the half a heart. Dark steel anvil. Well, yeah, I mean, we might as well take that, right? Because that's worth more dark steel than this. We don't have a huge need for diamonds. I can always go and get some more, so we'll grab that anvil. And then, I think if we go into the gear line... we can start making this stuff. So dark pick, dark axe. I wonder if this will detect... Ooh, quest complete. I wonder if this will detect the used one that we had. I needed that to get obsidian anyway, so I don't care if it's slight waste. Tools, and if not, we'll just make some more. Not the end of the world. We've got tons now. We can easily make more. I need to make a dark axe as well, so let's do that. In fact, let me just, because it's gonna bother me wasting inventory slots there. Okay, you, and 2 of you. Dark axe. Now, will that detect? No, okay, it wants a complete non-damaged pick. Fortune 3. Oh! Oh. Well now. I mean, that bow looks pretty cool too, but I think we're definitely going to go for that dark pick. Let me, this means we're going to have 3 dark picks, okay. I don't care. We can make more. It's fine. Dark tools complete. And we're going to take that Fortune 3 pick because I don't have one and it might be a while before we get the stuff to pick and choose what enchants we have. So let's grab that. And then we need to make an ender, finally get a decent sword. You and you and you. Oh, finally. Yes. Moving away from all this iron gear, detect. Oh, it consumes it. Oh. This is empowered 4, has travel on it. Sharpness 5 or looting 3 ender. You know what? The mobs aren't especially dangerous in this, but this will help us for getting stuff like ender pearls and witherheads, so we're going to take the looting 3 version of it. Great. And then we need to make some armor as well. I think we might need some inventory space here. What can I dump? Put that in there. Those can go in there. Seriously running out of space here. Probably going to keep using that pick for a little... Oh no, we've got the other dark one we can use, haven't we? Decisions, you know? Put some stuff in the ores chest. You can tell things are getting crazy. I'm just having to stick stuff wherever I have space at the moment. That'll do for now, I guess. Right, so let's carry on. So is it just 1 full set of dark armor? It's a crafting quest. Oh, you get some vibrant crystals too. So we could use those to empower something. Ooh, that does sound... Okay, yeah, we're going to do that right now. So, upgrade our armor, dark plate, legs, boots, and helm. Yeah, there we go. High-tech defense. And I think we're going to definitely go for those vibrant crystals just because we don't even have... we don't have the emeralds to make them ourselves just yet. We haven't got any decent villagers for trading, so it's that. Yeah, okay, well, forget all this chromey iron stuff. We are going to upgrade now. I might as well just throw this stuff away, honestly. I'm not going to use it anymore. We've got a spare backup set of armor, which isn't as broken as this stuff is. Okay. And can we actually empower... I think this thing does more damage when it's empowered. This thing... does it get faster? Because that would be pretty nice. And I think you can use it as a shovel if you empower it. So let's see if we can do that on this anvil here. Fortune 3 soulbound. And then that's empowered. Let's do it another few times here. Oh, basic capacitor plus 4 levels. So we can empower a bunch of stuff. We can't get that up to level 4, though. Basic capacitor. Let's see if we can do that, actually. Let's see if we can do that. An ender crystal as well. What does that take? It's a basic capacitor. I think those are pretty cheap. Yeah, 1 copper, 2 gold, 4 redstone. So let's do that now. Ores... was it 1 gold, 2 gold, and then a copper as well. I know we've got some of that over in the mine entrance here. This has been grinding away, producing us tons and tons of resources. Oh, a little bit of lag there. 1 of those. Let's craft ourselves this thing. 1 basic capacitor. Stick you in here. Of course, we need a way of charging this stuff as well. Yes, that's going to be empowered 2. I guess that's going to make it a little bit quicker. Empowered 3 is a double layer capacitor. Oh, I see. We just need to make a diamond shovel and stick it on it. I'm with you. I'm with you. So we can actually do that right now. See, I'm a noob with this stuff. I don't usually make the dark steel equipment. Sorry for anyone who's been face palming there. So we stick that in here. This now has spoon. Excellent. So we can use it as a shovel as well. I don't really care about the travel thing. What's a double layer capacitor though? We'll see how far we can upgrade this thing. Double layer capacitor. Energetic alloy. Yeah, we're getting a little bit much here. I haven't got any of this stuff pre-made. I think this is going to be halfway decent. We just need a way of like charging it. So is there actually a quest for that? Let's have a quick look. Tech tree, raw power, sterling power, all stuff with advanced machines, slice and splice. Can you charge stuff in the capacitor? Tell you what, guys, I'm going to take a break, and we're either going to finish this off or we're going to jump straight over to working on our village over there. Be right back. Okay, I kind of looked it up. Oh, we got a bit of a preview of what's going on over there. But let's just stop on this bridge for a second. I looked it up, and you can actually charge those items in the capacitor, which is what I suspect this thing here is. So we need to make a sterling generator first, and then we need to make a capacitor. And to be honest, we don't have enough time this episode, because I have to craft up like more dynamos, I have to sort out how much copper we need. And before we do that, I might actually get into making the that metal press. So I think we'll work on that next episode. But for this episode, I want to get the town hall built. So it's going to go in this plot over here. And you can see I've been doing some work. I wanted to get all the roads laid out. Ooh, all those skeletons there. This is a perpetual problem. It's going to be this little town in the middle of these woods. I will do some terraforming, beautify the place a little bit, replant some trees once I figured out how much space we have, just so it's not all just flat open space, mold it to the terrain a bit more. It's just taken forever, so I've got most of the way around here. This is the bit I'm working on next, because I basically need to dig out a whole bunch of terrain and then somehow make it blend again with the landscape. All this stuff on this side needs to go, like all around this market is going to have stuff in it. So first things first, I want to make the town hall because I want to work on storage, and I might do that between episodes. So let us show the town hall. This is a fairly big structure. This is where in the game you would be getting all of your census data to be able to track your births and deaths. And I was talking to Landstrider about this earlier. I've got some plans, and I don't really know whether it's possible or not, but I might be working on something for that. For us, it's going to be like the heart of our town. It's where we're going to probably spend most of our time because it's going to have all of our stuff in it. So I'm kind of blending purposes here. I know normally we'd put that in the storage barn, but I don't want a barn to be the main hub for resources. And normally what you would actually do is have your marketplace in the center and everyone come and get resources from here. So I think thematically we can kind of pretend that's what's happening, but in fact the resources are going to be just next to it inside that building, so we're going to have space in there. So I've got quite a lot of stuff. I wonder if I can actually start with what we have on us here. Let's turn the printer on and let's see how far we can get. Oh good, we do have some of these stairs on us, so we can get those out of our inventory. Yeah, get those placed. Let's just do this ground layer here to start off with. Getting the structure built, and then we'll get the filler bricks in there. Wow, this really is a huge structure, isn't it? In fact, I probably don't need this ebony wood on me, so let's... Oh, jittery screen. Let's switch over to... Let's get rid of this stuff, like all the wood. And let's move over to some of this stuff, some of this stuff. Let's get our like floors down and the walls built a little bit more. Let's see how this gets on. That's better. Actually get some vertical growth here. Get our floor down. Apparently that didn't want to. There we go. Now it's worked. Just finish filling all this stuff in. One quick pass around the outside, and then we'll run in and I'll show you guys kind of the ghost image of the inside. And then, like I normally do, I'll probably have to cut away because the roof is going to mean me climbing up there, so I'm not going to make you guys wait around while I get bricks and jump up and all the rest of it. I want you to be at least involved with this process without it being too boring, because I know we're basically looking at a whole lot of me building from schematics in this, aren't we? So let's get in here. I'm probably going to have to fix those doors, but looking at it... Yeah, so there's kind of the ghost image. Tell you what, let me just cut away. We've got this like tower in here as well. Let me just cut away and I'll finish building this and I'll show you guys the finished product. Be right back. And there we have it. The shell of our town hall, shall we say. So do a quick spin around the outside, a little balcony area out here. You know, windows and stuff to let the light in. I've left these walls without windows, and you'll see why in just a minute. We've got this, like, tower, almost like a clock tower, except it doesn't have a clock in it, in there as well. So, big empty space in here. I know, very, very boring. Even for me, the interior is pretty plain in here. That's because I haven't quite worked out how I want to do things in here. I know I want to use storage drawers, and I want to have a massive, massive array of them. We've got a quest where we've been kind of delaying getting started with it. So starting with this storage, what's this? I think this is the immersive engineering one, so maybe we could use a couple of those as well for random stuff. But yeah, make some storage drawers, keys for locking items in them, etc., etc. The master controller thingy, compactor drawers. We're going to have the full works in here, and Land has been showing me some cool stuff you can do later game with these drawers as well, so I'm kind of planning ahead for that. So I think at the very least, this whole wall and probably this wall, and I'm debating whether or not to wrap it around into here as well, is going to be storage drawers. But what I might do is have all that stuff in here and put something else here, like some other kind of storage, or store some other type of thing. Or maybe plan ahead for that thing I was talking about earlier, set some space aside for it. But we'll do some decorating anyway. I'll probably do that between episodes. And like I said, I'm probably going to do the storage drawer stuff between episodes as well, because I want to get it crafted. I want to figure out off camera how to do the layout, and I want to move some stuff over so that we've got all our resources over here. But let me show you this as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is just like a little tower where you can look out, but it's part of the actual structure in Banished, so I wanted to make it. All these sort of things are in the way, but it still kind of adds to the feel of the place, I think. And we've got a nice view of like the town, the growing city in this direction. You can see in the distance over there, we've got the little like starter village, almost like a little fishing village, really, isn't it? With one fishing dock. Some of the town over there. We're going to be able to see like the woods in that tower in that direction, and more woodland in this direction. I already like how this is feeling. But yeah, I just wanted to show you all of that. So I'm going to basically move all the storage stuff over here. The next episode we will probably work on one more structure. I think it's going to be and I keep saying we're going to do more and more stuff next episode, but I want to build the blacksmith. The blacksmith is going to go right there. And I think we're also going to work on getting our tools empowered, and I think that would be a nice combination of things to do in one episode, and they kind of thematically go together. The blacksmith is where you would craft and upgrade your weapons anyway, so we're going to get that going over there. And like I say, before that episode, I'm going to get all my storage moved over, so I'll show you guys that as well. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!